All right. Nation, yes. We are back with episode 2 of the Scouting Report. I got my little bro Raiders.Scout in the building. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
I feel you, man. I just woke up right now, bro. So
That's
my
nice.
energy may be a little low, man, but it's all good. But let's get it, man. Shout to the chat, man. Sebastian, Raider Carlos, Raider Avenue. What's good with y'all, man? One up. Terrence L, man. How's everybody doing? We're going to talk about this upcoming game against the Chicago Bears. Khalil Mack is back in town to face his former team, our Raiders. We definitely got to talk about that matchup because I'm excited about that. But let me ask you real quick before we get into this game, bro. How do you feel about the whole Chargers game before we move on from that for life?
That was painful. It was really painful. I mean, there's like good stuff, especially how our defense held them to 7 points in the second half. But that was painful.
Yeah,
That was
it was
brutal.
ugly.
I don't know what happened. We couldn't cover the flats, dude. They were just picking us apart.
I like that you talk about the defense already because brutal, painful. Those are two words best to describe that Monday night game.
Also, I don't know what happened to Kwiatkowski, but like in the span of one offseason, he just went from like top of the linebacking core to it was bad. It's like him and Littleton just switched places this year.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy. So let me ask you this real quick. While we're talking about the defense, I really didn't want to talk about the Chargers game. I just wanted to see how you felt, and those were the two perfect words to describe it. How do you feel about this Bears game? We're going in there a little thin at corner right now with Mullen out, with Arnett out. I mean,
That's a good thing.
We're depending on that is for sure. We're depending on a Brandon Faison, a Keyshawn Nixon. I know Meek's going to be on the outside, which I'm good with that. Hobbs is back. It was not anything crucial, so he's not going to miss any time. No concussion. Casey on the other side. We know Chicago is like the worst ranked passing team in the league, but
yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, but I mean, they're getting this is Justin Fields. This is his team now, so I think that it may change a little bit. You know what I mean?
I don't think it messes much up, but
with David Montgomery out, them basically relying on Damian Williams. What is your whole assessment of this game, bro?
So the first thing is the DBs. You talked about that. I think so. You know how we get those two like practice squad kind of call ups each week. One of them, I'm almost guaranteeing one of them is gonna be Clinton Dix.
Okay.
And the other one will probably be
corner. Is it because he can play corner and safety?
I think it's more so he can play safety, and then you have Teamer and Gillespie that can play that slot role. Like if say. Because Nixon isn't ready. No. Well, Nixon sucks, but Feist, I don't even know who it is. I mean, I don't even know who he is. Yeah. I don't think he's ready fully yet. So, like, if a meat goes down, you can slide Hobbs outside, and then you can put Gillespie or Teamer in the slot.
Yeah.
That way you just have another safety, because I don't think they want to leave it as the safety 3 again.
Yeah, we were talking about too. Merritt can play in the nickel if need be.
He can.
Yeah, so
I think the other one will probably just end up being like shit. Maybe Matt Bushman's time.
Oh, okay. With Carrier out. With Carrier out.
Actually, it'll probably be some offensive line.
Because I know they were talking about Bauer. Is Bauer still on the main roster? Or is he back on the practice squad?
He is. He's now going to be the blocking tight end.
Shit. Hey, anything better? Anything? Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. Carrier's been all right blocking, but what's up with Foster Moreau, bro? Like,
dude,
he hasn't been blocking. Know. He hasn't been
ugly.
Doing nothing. Yeah,
it's
bro.
ugly. He's been awful. I think we lost our tight ends coach.
Yeah.
We lost our running back coach, and our two weakest positions this year right now, as weird as it is to say, is tight end and running back.
Yeah.
Waller has been kind of, other than that first game, he's been kind of subpar. Like, he hasn't been great. He's been like doing his job, but he hasn't explosive.
He's had 7 targets. He's had 7 targets each game since week 1.
Moreau's been awful. He's been awful. Other than that touchdown catch, he's been probably like the worst player on offense, other than Willie Snead.
Damn, that's tough, bro. Because that was one of my breakout players this year, bro. I
Okay,
don't.
worst skill position. I can't. He's not worse than
Yeah. Because
James.
we can just go across the O line if we want. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, and then Carrier's been. I mean, Carrier has more receiving yards, I think, right? Doesn't he have like a 31-yard reception or something?
Yep.
This is crazy.
He hasn't been active in the offense at all outside of. He's pretty much just been a blocking tight end.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, and so is Moreau, but Moreau can't block this year for some reason.
I know, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
And his biggest trait coming out of LSU was being able to block.
Yeah, man. I see it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to CJ Garcia. He says, "Have you seen the injury report?" Yes. I know Khalil Mack is on it. Khalil Mack's going to play. He is going to play. Yeah, with us, I mean, look, we're missing two. We're missing two corners in a tight end. I mean, I don't.
And who else are missing?
I thought that was pretty much it. I mean, I know Peyton Barber's on there as questionable. He's listed as questionable. But
how does that man questionable with turf toe? That makes no sense.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know if we're trying to rush him back in. I mean, at the end of the day, look, get what you can out of Peyton Barber because he's not going to be around next year anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. So they have who's questionable for them?
Max.
Mac's gonna play.
Oh no, he's playing for sure. There's no way he's not playing.
Deshaun Gibson, he's gonna play.
Yes, he will.
Akeem Hicks isn't gonna play. I've never seen someone doubtful that plays.
Yeah.
And then that means they're without David Montgomery, which we knew.
Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks.
Some linebacker whose last name I can't pronounce. One of the two of their tight ends. So they're without their. Okay, this is weird. They're without their Cole Kmet's a tight end 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, they still got Jimmy Graham. How many fucking tight ends do they have on their roster?
Jimmy's still over there, huh?
Yeah, they got 3 on the injury report. They got 5.
Well,
no, they got 6. They just signed one today.
That's a rookie's best friend. That's a rookie quarterback's best friend.
They got 6 tight ends on their roster. We got 4.
Well, hey, Cole Kmet's been terrible, bro. He's been terrible.
Tell me about it. I had him in fantasy.
Oh my god, bro, he's been terrible, bro. But that's also a part of their offensive line, and they're a run-heavy team, offense. But
they can't pass the ball, but they can run the ball.
Yeah,
and our run defense is okay. Except it's so weird to say this. Except for when Kwiatkowski is in, then it's just awful.
And that's supposed to be his strength.
I hate it. Yeah, he's been awful this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they release him.
Well, that's $4 million
at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say that's $4 million in dead cap.
I just feel he doesn't fit the scheme. Yeah. Like the scheme is all about fast linebackers, which I don't know. I mean, KJ Wright I think was just there because he's also been not that great. If we want to say it,
slow, hella slow.
He's slow. I don't know what I honestly think. I think he's just like working it out because he didn't no training camp. I think he's just got to like get back in the groove.
Yeah. No, that's fact. Shout out to Jose. Thoughts on Cable coaching? Blame him for O-line. What do you think about that, bro?
I know you've seen some of my stuff, but like, I liked Cable after 2019, I think, or when we were like top 15, and then he's gone down both years. Like last year we finished 27th. So far this year we're 29th.
Yeah.
Like I know he's got horrible stuff to work with, but at the same time. He pushed for Leatherwood over like guys like Darisaw and Jenkins. And while both of them haven't seen the field yet, you never know if Jenkins is going to hurt his calf if he's in Vegas instead of Chicago.
That's
and real. Then and now we're moving him to guard. I mean, I think he's better at guard, but like, still, really, you took a first rounder and.
I know you've been screaming for him to be at guard since he came out of college. I mean, you're saying he's just a better guard than he was a tackle.
I mean, it just makes more sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because you don't have to. I mean, you don't worry about pass rush as much. Speed rushers, at least at guard, tackle, they can just run right by you.
What do you think about having Brandon Parker starting out there at right tackle?
It's better than Leatherwood, but it's an incredible step down from like Trent Brown. Now, obviously, he stays on the field, but talent-wise alone, we can all agree Trent Brown was Trent Brown. Like,
yes, definitely.
Dude, when he's healthy, is a mauler. Speaking of when he's healthy, he hasn't played like 4 games for the Patriots.
Yeah, he's never healthy.
They now know our feel.
That's crazy.
He played like 8 snaps, and then he's just been out. And it's with the calf strain too. It's the exact same stuff he had last year.
But the Patriots were smart enough to make his contract like where he won't get paid pretty much without him being on the field either. Like he has
they put him like and a weight clause too. Like that must be
for him. You already know because in Vegas he looked like a slob, bro. That shit was crazy.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Spencer, man. Have they said anything about Morrow or Javen White yet?
No, they haven't. I think it's gonna be a while for both.
Okay.
I mean,
the way our linebacking core is set up right now, I mean, outside of Nick Wachowski,
who goes like
Littleton doesn't. So I mean, with Javen coming in, that pretty much he's gonna be Littleton's backup, right?
I think the only thing if you bring in the only guy that makes sense to cut if you bring in Javen is leave it because Nixon takes over special teams.
Yeah,
but like it's gonna be a while.
Dizzle, bro, appreciate you on that. I don't really have nothing on that. I know me and Scout kind of talked about it behind the scenes too. Like, me personally, look, I don't know Gruden, so I don't know where he lied with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this: I grew up shooting on people all the time, talking shit. And look, if me and Scout were young, we're kids, we joking on each other. I'm gonna go at his glasses. I'm gonna go at certain things. I don't know. I'm sorry, but there's some nice glasses though, bro. That's real shit.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying is I don't know what he meant, bro. Now, if he meant anything, if he did mean that in any racial way, you got to go. It is what it is. We don't deal with racists in Raider Nation. We do not do that. Period. Point blank. But I mean, bro, just look at the dude. Like I'd like to joke on him too. So I don't know what he meant by it. So I'm not gonna jump.
Yeah, the gun. It's where we'll have to figure it out what happens. And I think if anything happens, it's going to happen after Sunday. Like Davis, if he has to suspend him for whatever reason, if he has to, like if the NFL tells him to, he's not going to do it before this game because that's basically guaranteeing a loss. He'd do it after this game.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though: in today's climate or where we live, how everything is set up, I don't care if it was 10 years ago. If he meant it in a bad way, like I said, he has to go. But we joking on somebody's lips. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, and I get it. It doesn't sound good coming from an old white man. You know what I mean? But I never seen Gruden ever say anything bad. I've never heard any player complain about him. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not gonna jump the gun with that shit, bro.
Yeah, one last thing I want to say. It's not because the Raiders are doing good this comes out. Like it has nothing to do with it. The NFL isn't trying to just to bring this up now.
Yeah. Definitely.
There would have been. I mean, you could have done it 2 years ago when we were 6-3 and 6-3. Like it's not because of that.
Yeah, facts. But I promise you, if I was in a room with dude, I would have shot on his lips too. I'm just being real. Paul. Hey, cause homie look weird as shit. He like a little bullfrog or something. He like a little bullfrog. Shout out to Jerome Clemens, man. Appreciate you, brother, for becoming a member of the channel, man. Truly appreciate that. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top and wipe them feet. Hit that thumbs up. If you have not been subscribed to the channel yet, hit subscribe and follow Raiders.Scout on Instagram at Raiders.Scout. And he's also on Twitter. And what is your Twitter handle, bro?
It's easier. Just in my Instagram, it's at the top of the bio. It's just easier that way.
There you go.
I really should have just kept it the same, but
you like to switch that up at some point, bro.
Oh man, I gotta make a whole new Twitter because you can't change it. Like
it's right here. Boom. They go to Instagram right there. Shout out to Terrence, man. Definitely. So, what are your keys, man? I know I ask everybody this question all week. What are the keys to victory come Sunday? Well, look, we all expect a big win. We shouldn't have a close game with these guys, but we are the Raiders, and you know what happens, bro, when we're like, oh, we're gonna blow this team out, and then we just end up losing like badly. So. What are your keys, man, to this game? Like, what are you looking at? And give me 3 X factors as well after that.
All right, Allen Robinson has been absolutely awful this year. I have him in fantasy, and it's sad. But don't let Allen Robinson have this one game where he just goes off and gets 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Obviously, if that happens, we have a bigger issue. But don't let Allen Robinson have his breakout game this year.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, don't let Darnell Mooney did what he did to the Lions last week.
Yeah.
I mean, that man was catching passes
left and right.
Prime Jerry Rice out here half the time.
And he's fast as shit.
Yeah, I like a Meek on him a lot more than Hayward. Hayward on Robinson seems good. And
yeah, that's what I had
Amik
too.
on Mooney seems nice because I mean that's only a 3-inch difference, whereas Amik on. Then again, Amik was 8 inches shorter than Mike Williams and shut him down. So
yeah, been bad. That's facts. That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
I seen that. I know what he meant.
Don't let Allen Robinson go off.
Yes, because now he's starting to pick up a little bit. He has over 200 something receiving yards. He had his first TD, I believe, finally of the season.
Yep,
he's starting to pick up. Don't
pressure.
Go ahead.
The hell out of Justin Fields. Like he says, the NFL comes slow to him. Like you can't just let him sit in the pocket.
No,
you gotta just go.
Yeah,
just get after him.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing, pressure on him, he throws it wild.
But not even just that. Keep pressure on him when he gets out of the pocket because I
believe don't let him just run.
Cleveland had like 9 sacks on him or something because Myles Garrett.
Four of them came out of the pocket.
Yeah, but because Myles Garrett did not stop, he chased his ass down. He got 4 alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Myles Garrett isn't Maxx and Yannick, but he's he's different. Good. Yeah, he's he's very different. We struggled with Lamar a little bit too with that whole thing.
Yeah.
Turnovers. I mean, we had 2 fumbles recoveries week 1, I think.
Yeah.
And then pick week 2, and we haven't had. I don't even think we've had a forced fumble weeks 3 or 4.
Pick 6 in week 3, right? We didn't throw one. Did we throw one against Pittsburgh?
No. I'm saying we haven't.
Oh, you talking about our defense?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. What's going on with that? I'm not.
I don't know, dude. And it's not like we're kind of being. I mean, Denzel Perriman's out here looking like Jamal Adams, both. In coverage sometimes too, but
yeah.
He's killing people out here. Like someone's got to fumble eventually.
Yeah.
Herbert almost fumbled when Phylon got him, but he caught back onto it. And then to force turnovers or at least put the ball on the ground once, just something. You got to have something.
Yeah.
And then pray that Brandon Parker and Alex Leatherwood don't die.
Yeah, I like pretty much what Frank said. He said, win in the trenches. If the D-line can get to Justin Fields, and if this O-line can keep DC up, I don't think that this game should be close.
Not even keep, it sounds so bad saying, not even keep Carr up, but, give him more than half a second before someone's, right in his face.
Yeah.
You know? Just give him a couple seconds. Because the Bears' defense, the front seven's great. The pass rush and linebackers are bad other than Roquan Smith.
Yeah.
But their corners and safeties are awful. Eddie Jackson has been
bad. Yeah.
He's Jalen Johnson, which hurts because, that man's a lot. You basically can spike the ball and get a better QBR than throwing it at him.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been awful.
Yeah.
And they're all slow too. So none of them keeping up with Ruggs.
This ain't the defense. This ain't the same Chicago defense anymore, though.
No, the front seven's amazing. That secondary is yikes.
And Khalil is starting to pick it up. You know, I was just saying last night on the live that
Akeem Hicks is thankful.
Yeah. Shout out to Andre James. Your job got a little bit easier.
Eddie Goldman's still Eddie Goldman, but
yeah, there's
Eddie Goldman, and then there's Akeem Hicks. Akeem Hicks is that one step lower than Aaron Donald and Chris Jones. I'm not saying he is, which would not be fun to watch.
Real quick,
I think Leatherwood's going off.
Okay, I like that.
I'll get to that.
It is what it is. Yeah. Doc, shoot a man above all. What do you think of 52? I love Khalil Mack. It is what it is.
Is he talking about which 52 are you talking about though? Khalil Mack or Denzel Perriman?
Or Perriman? Are you talking about Perriman?
I love them both.
I love both. Yeah. I hope Perriman.
I just hope one does better than the other.
Yeah. I hope Perriman retires a Raider, and I hope Mack retires a Raider. I hope he comes back and retires a Raider. But
that'd be awkward. Which one? What happens there? Who gets 52 in that case?
Oh, he's talking about Denzel Perriman.
Okay, but which one would get 52 in that case?
Oh, Khalil,
Mack
bro.
or Perriman. But I mean, Perriman would have had it longer. So like,
I don't know
who
because
knows?
Khalil was drafted a Raider, man,
That's
first
fair.
rounder.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
All pro at 2 different positions in 1 year. Like,
Yeah.
I give it to Khalil all day. But I'm a huge fan of Denzel Perriman, man. He's been a blessing in disguise. It is what it is. Like, without
I
him,
wanted to
I'd be
sign him
very
in the
worried.
free agency, and then I wanted to sign
Shout
him
out
in
to
free
one of-
agency. Then Carolina traded us to him.
Yeah, bro. That's imagine him on Carolina's defense right now. That defense is crazy right now over in Carolina.
It's
Shout out to one
good.
up.
How do you get
Go ahead, bro.
How do you get CJ Henderson and Stephon Gilmore for a third, a fifth, a third, a sixth, and a tight end you sign in free agency? And that six is in 2 years. Like we don't even know who's gonna be eligible to draft when that pick comes up. Like, how do you?
That's crazy,
sad.
bro.
I mean, we couldn't trade for him because we didn't have the cap space, but like, I feel like that just hurts.
Because Carolina had $19 million, I believe, in cap. So they were like, you know what, we're not even going to play around with free agency because they'll probably end up going with Tom Brady. So let's just take on this contract and bring him home. And he's from South Carolina. So.
Yeah, it was definitely more of a we're gonna get you so you can't go to Brady type thing.
Yeah.
Than because I mean corner wasn't their biggest need because Bouyer's been good. Dante Jackson's good. CJ Henderson's been okay. Like you don't need a corner, but I feel it was more like a oh shit he's going to Tampa type thing. So let's kind of not let that happen.
In fact, and Tampa
that GM is
bad. Tampa
lost that GM is special.
Yeah, for real, bro. He is. He's been gunning, man. Like he's trying to get that team back to the playoffs. Like, and I get it. It makes sense. Shout out to one up real quick, this year. Yeah, for real. Shout out to one up, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top. One up, my dog. Shout out to Simply Marvelous. To be honest, bro, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, we don't want to dwell too much on that whole situation. I'm not gonna go the whole race route tonight. All I'm gonna say is it's a fucked up situation because right now we're 3-1. We should be focused on football. We shouldn't be talking about anything outside of those lines. So it really does suck, man. But a shout out to you, Simply Marvelous. Wipe them feet. Facts. Shout out to my people. Yes, and Jalen Johnson is very good. I wanted to draft him out of college.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
We could have had him. Could have had Trayvon Diggs.
Oh my god, bro!
But we got
Arnett.
Did you see that video I posted?
We got Arnett.
Mike Williams. Mike Williams kind of like I don't even know what happened there. Like I'm thinking you tried to press the outside, but if you tried to press the outside, you didn't even touch him. You just fell. Like you pressed Casper the Ghost.
We laughed about this last night. How was the whole defense playing zone and Arnett was playing man?
I'm pretty sure. I think Bradley has some like dual coverage schemes where he's got like half the field in zone, half in man, because it confuses a young quarterback. Because you'll look to the left, you'll see Hayward in zone. So you'll look to the right, you'll see where Arnett is. You'll have you'll think there's be like this gap right here between the two, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you throw it, the corner just runs with the receiver. It works. It worked with Gunther until, kind of. It works if you can create pressure. If you can't create pressure, like you don't got to rush the throw because you can be like, oh, that's man, that's zone. Like it doesn't take much. I don't know what happened there. Thank God Herbert overthrew it, or that was like a 70-yard touchdown, basically.
Thank God because that would have ended the game right there.
Oh yeah, that was gone.
Shout out to Sean. Hey, we have to talk about that real quick, bro, before you get to Chicago. What did you think about that whole Renfro heads up defensive play, bro? It
was amazing. What more pisses me off is Madden, bro. They didn't increase his awareness or anything. They gave him like +5 hit power. So it was like a 50. Like, dog, that's more than 50. And they gave him +6 man coverage. Like, oh, cool. If I want to move Renfro to corner, I can do that now. Like,
bro.
His awareness, and they took 2 points off of his return. His punt return.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna take points off this man's punt return? And he just leveled someone.
So
Dude's hit power should be like an 80 at least. Like
he's a Raider, bro. This is what happens. We don't Renfro after a great game loses points on Madden, and then we get a 10-year ago Gruden email. That's what happens,
bro. What's even worse about Madden is Amik shut down the entire game. He goes down 2 overalls, and Mullen, who was out on the first drive, went up an overall. Like I ain't complaining because Mullen is kind of underrated already, but like, how Amik gonna go down? Arnett not gonna go down? Like
that's
whatever.
crazy, bro.
Whatever.
And and Madden's a Raider faction. That's what's so crazy. Like
exactly. Like no, get the company and get just kind of.
I think Madden's just at this point in his life, he just stacking. He just getting a check, man. He ain't worried about.
They got orangutans making that or something.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like at this point, Madden's kicking back. He getting his bread and he just chilling.
It's bad. It's bad.
Let me see. Agent Red says, "Hey Scout, how much worse is Martin than James if he's starting over him, or is he?"
As a Notre Dame fan, Martin was amazing.
Oh shit! Okay.
At Notre Dame, he was good. Then again, he was next to his brother, who was an All-Pro. But preseason, it was ugly. It was. I mean, that man got reverse pancake. I don't know how that happened, but like, dude, you got reverse pancake from a dude who probably got cut. He might not even be on a roster anymore. I think Morrissey should start over Andre James though.
Yes, man. When is Cable gonna?
I love Morrissey.
Like, bring him up. Stop playing, man.
I will say, I disagreed with giving Andre. Like, I hate that Andre James is a 3-year contract. But what is interesting, and I do kind of respect him for it, like if Andre James had came in and balled out, which I'm not saying he still can't, but 4 games in, it's not been pretty. But like for all we know, these next 15 games, he's just gonna go off.
Yeah.
14 games, my bad. But he does have an opt-out after this year. So, like, they gave him the contract. Like, if he balls out, we got him for cheap and, like, getting great play. But we know that there's a chance he's just going to flop. So, let's get an opt-out in. We don't have to pay him half the contract, which is smart. And they'll probably end up using it because
hopefully
you ain't paying a backup $3 million for your cap space.
No, not at all. Shout out to Marvin, man.
Draft one, though.
Bro, I went to the mall today, and this shit was at some store. And it was $80, bro. So don't like. I tell a lot of people this shit costs $80, bro. Like that's the most expensive hat I've ever got in my life. But I had to do it. I've never seen it before, so I was like, I got it.
That's a nice hat.
Appreciate you, brother. It's like a special. It's like a special. It's an official Just Don hat. So it's like a special type of hat. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Give me love for that. Yeah, that shit ran a good $80 for a hat. It's crazy, man.
An expensive hat.
Let me see. So, hey, okay, I like this question. What do you expect out of Yannick this week, bro?
He's going against old ass Jason Peters.
Yeah,
like this man is older than Incognito. I think he's what? I think he's like 39.
Yeah, yep. He's damn near 40.
I
think he's
this man is old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 39. He's older than Incognito. This man was born in 1982. But like, just get a sack, please. Just get a sack. That's all I ask. Yeah. You're going against Jason Peters. I mean, you can stand up, wait a second, and then run around him probably. Yeah. Like, just a sack.
He's been having a bad year. He's been having a bad year.
I mean, no, he's not having a bad year because, like...
No. In terms of Jason... No, I'm talking about Jason Peters.
Jason Peters has been awful.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that one where... Aaron Donald with one arm sat him on the ground and then threw Cody Whitehair on the ground with the other arm.
And mind you,
that's good testaments about Aaron Donald.
He's a future Hall of Famer. He's a future Hall of Famer, Jason Peters.
But it was also Aaron Donald, but I mean, you got sat on your ass by Aaron Donald with one arm.
But bro, with Yannick's get off, bro, he should kill Jason. He should get 2. He should get 2 sacks this week at least. He should get a strip sack.
He should
just get one of those.
He's going off the blind side too, which is nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I like more. Is Max coming off your front side or Yannick off the blind side? I kind of like Yannick off the blind side because he's just so quick. And Max is more of that, like, I see him here, and it might take him another second to get here type of thing.
Yeah.
So you don't want him off the blind side because, like,
bro, with that
slow-ish.
With that get off, bro, I just put Yannick on the blind side.
And he looks fully healthy, I think. Like, I think last week he was still a little bit off. But this week, I think he's good. I think Nassib might have a game too.
There you go.
I think the entire pass rush should have a game. Solomon Thomas is getting a sack. And I hate saying that.
I think
he's
Falone's
getting a
going to get
sack.
another one too. So
Farrell,
how many more we need? How many more we need for your jersey?
So I'm going off of the non-PFF.
So
I'm going off what he has 2.5, and I said 5, so he needs another 2.5.
Okay.
Which he probably will get another 2.5, and if he gets 5, I'll be very happy. As much as it'll hurt, I'll be very happy. Farrell, I just want you to not get a face mask, please. Just.
Oh my god, bro!
It was a nice play, and then he just. I mean, it was a nice play because he kind of nearly broke Austin Eckler's neck. So.
Yeah.
Just.
Hey, what do you think?
Make a play, please.
What do you think Mac's gonna do, man? Let's be honest. Let's be real.
At least probably. Let's see. He's got
5, right?
He's hurt. I mean, he is hurt.
He got a rib.
He has a hurt rib. He's been dealing with a rib for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and he has is it foot too?
He just got a foot injury versus the Lions.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get a sack. I mean, as much as it pains me to say, I like Brandon Parker. Like, he's probably one of my more favorite players. He's like so humble, and it's weird saying he's one of my more favorite players. But like, it's Brandon Parker. Yeah. He's probably gonna let up a sack, maybe 2, but I don't see Mac doing like a ton. I don't see him having like a Chandler Jones-esque game of 5.5 sacks. And if that's the case, I don't know, move Colton Miller to right tackle for a second. Like, just do something. Just maybe not have another tackle. Just run with 4 offensive linemen.
Well, thank God Derek Carr is Khalil's best friend. I don't think he's going to hurt him. I think
no. Luckily he can see a Khalil Mack. Like, he's not coming off the blind side. That'd be a lot worse.
Hey, Scout, do you see any Raider fans at your school? I like that question, Saf. Any fellow Raider fans?
So far, none.
Okay, no, so far. All right.
None so far. There's a Cardinals fan, which hurts.
Damn.
Because he brags about Hudson.
Oh my God, bro.
And we're still paying.
And they're 4-0, so he probably never shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, never shuts up. He's losing this week though. So.
Shout out to Raider Prophet. Injury list long. Same for Bears. May not see Mac. No, Mac could be out there.
Mac's playing. Unless Mac like falls off the stairs on the plane. He's actually shit. He could fall off the stairs on the plane and still play. Yeah. He could be in a cast and still get a sack probably.
He was even talking today at his presser about how he's going to do against this team. So Mac is playing. He's definitely playing.
Just as long as we leave a running back in the block sometimes too. I think that would help. Like Ingold, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. Keep something. Bring Rashard back.
Can't keep Foster in because Foster probably would let up a sack. I hate saying that.
We still haven't elevated Rashard, huh?
I think we're gonna do all that on Saturday.
Okay, hopefully.
Because we also have to activate Nixon.
Yeah, and we know he's coming back. They already said that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
it's totally
watch
different.
Nixon.
I know, bro. Yeah, he's the greatest.
Watch him get burnt by Allen Robinson.
No reason to play conservative. Gruden needs this game for him. This is facts.
No, just score the opening drive, even a field goal, please. It's been 11 games since you've scored on the opening drive. Just a field goal is all I ask. Except if you're in the red zone, then the touchdown. No field goals in the red zone.
I'll be at the game. If we don't score the first possession, I'm about to be pissed, bro.
That's gonna be annoying. And Robert, I can't say 2 and 3 tight end sets will calm Mac down because Waller can block, but then it leaves no Waller. Moreau has been getting harassed, and I don't want to see the things Khalil Mack can do to Nick Bowers. I don't want to see what's gonna happen.
Chi-Town Fred says, "How do you guys feel about facing the upfields?"
I wanted to face Dalton.
Well, you know what's crazy, man? In recent memory, Andy Dalton has owned us, bro. I don't think we've ever beat Andy Dalton.
That's true.
I'll go with Justin Fields. I'm cool with that. I mean, it sucks because this would be the week that Justin Fields will have a career year. I mean,
probably, yeah.
Career
definitely.
Week. Yeah, so
definitely. Well, I mean, if he didn't have one versus the Lions and whatever the fuck their defense is, we might be okay.
Yeah, Fields doesn't scare me, but I think he'll get his first career TD. I'll tell you that. He doesn't have.
He'll get a rushing touchdown. I'd bet on it.
Okay.
Probably because we'll somehow leave KJ Wright on him for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if KJ Wright's going to get that many snaps this week, just because of the rushing quarterback type thing. Who knows?
Okay. Shout to Kenny Mack, my brother. We already broke that whole thing down. If you get a chance to, once the live is over, just go back and check
like
it out.
20 minutes ago or so, right at the beginning.
Yeah. Have y'all talked? Yeah, we have, Chris Gang. We beat Andy Dalton in 2019 when we beat
when Mullen had his first pick.
I thought
we didn't. He was not playing. It was Ryan Finley that was playing.
Yeah, we played against
which is why we won.
Yeah, we didn't play against Andy Dalton.
Ryan Finley.
Yeah, bro, he was terrible. But he wasn't running all over the place on us too?
Oh yeah, he was doing his own thing. It was also Paul Gunther defense, so give it a break.
That shit crazy, bro.
I mean, we had Daryl Worley at the left corner. He did make that sick ass one-handed pick, though. I will give him that.
Hey, is it time now? Because I know how you feel about Brandon Parker, and I feel like the same way. I feel it's an upgrade over Leatherwood at tackle, but
shit, Sam Young's an upgrade.
But what do you think about Rick Wagner?
I don't know if he retired or what, but the fact he's still a free agent, like maybe call him up, see what's going on, type of deal.
We know we would love to have Mitchell Schwartz if he was healthy, but he's not healthy.
I also don't think he wants to be a Raider. Like, you've seen the stuff he says about our fans, kind of. Like, they just bitch at you for everything. Yeah.
Blocks people on Twitter left and right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he would not survive.
I would call Wagner.
David Sharp, maybe.
Oh, shit, bro. A blast from the past.
We're struggling. You want Jared Jones Smith instead? They're both on the Ravens practice squad. We can get our picking of either.
Wasn't Sharp with the Washington football team for a little bit too?
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh, traded it, right?
I kind of want to see who we got for that pick, because I know we traded him for something. We traded him for a 6th round pick. Hold on.
Agent Red, it looks like John Simpson is going to start at left guard. We're not moving Illuminor over to the left side.
We traded up with his pick to get John Simpson.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if it's an upgrade or a downgrade.
Yeah, shit. At this point, it looks pretty even.
Why the hell is John Simpson? Simpson's a better run blocker than Illuminor, which I think that's the whole point of moving Leatherwood to guard. Which I broke that, by the way. So, anyone wants to question my credibility, there's that.
He did. He definitely did.
But the thing is, like, run blocking, cool. But at the same time, run blocking is all fun and games unless you're at 3rd and 38 because John Simpson got put in his ass backwards by Eddie Goldman. Like, I like John Simpson. Like, he's strong. He's got all the traits to be a good guard. Yeah. He looks like a block. Like, he looks like he has 12 awareness or something. Like, he just looks... he literally looks like a block. Like, when you go back and watch him, he's just so...
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. He looks like he's in Madden half the time, just losing his mind, like going to the wrong guy. It's
pretty bad.
Ooh. I do think Illuminor also to the bench so he can be a swing tackle, because he did play tackle in New England. So if that happens, and I don't know who the hell Jackson Barton is, but the fact he was on the Giants practice squad with their offensive line, like, that's number one is why, out of all of them, Austin Reeder was on the Saints practice squad, and he's a center. And he's like a top 10 center in the NFL, in my opinion. And he was on a practice squad. And you chose to sign the dude who couldn't start over Andrew Thomas. Like,
yeah, that's bad. Bro said, "Fuck it, Marshall Newhouse." Damn, bro, you brought up an old ass name.
Fuck it. At this point, I'd take Sam Young on one leg.
Bro, at this point, why not? Why not bring him in? He already knows the whole offense.
Nothing.
Let me see.
No one other than Putasi. I don't want that guy's on the practice squad. I swear, if he has to start, I'm just turning off the game. I'm just putting a piece of paper over the right tackle spot because that's about his effectiveness as a blocker. It's a piece of paper. At
this point, James, you're looking at like this, right? This is how I look at it.
They're just saving till April just to get someone. Actually, we'll draft a center and move him to tackle, and then we'll draft a tackle and move him to center.
My God, bro, James,
it's never simple.
I think nobody won that trade right now.
No, right now it's
like nobody's
right
won
now. It's kind of leaning
Chicago.
them because like it's kind of leaning them for the simple fact they got
They've been to
Khalil
playoff.
Mack, and we got Jacobs,
Yeah.
who, no offense, can't stay healthy, and
Short-term
Edwards.
success, they won it. Short-term, they
We got
won it.
Edwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So long-term,
We also got
we
the
won
guy
it.
who gets stuck in his own net.
Oh my God, bro!
I still have hope for our net. I still think.
Hold on.
I still think there
Hold on.
could be something there.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Okay, I don't like our net. I gave the pick an F minus.
Yes.
F minus. That, I mean, it took a lot to just give it an F. An F minus. Ooh. But like, there might be something, like, just something. It's hard for me to say what, because there isn't much.
Well, yeah, I'm like, what, bro?
He had some decent plays, but there might be something. Just Ron Miles, just do something, please.
He better hurry up, because Ron Miles might be a defensive coordinator somewhere next year.
Just do something, please. That's all I ask.
Yeah, Aurora. I see Russell Wilson may be out 5 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Hey, Spotlight, you want Kirk Cousins, by the way?
Oh, he's trying to shoot you a quarterback right now, Spot.
He's got a Baker Mayfield, so it's an upgrade overall of both.
Oh, he over there playing with a partially torn labrum, and he's still regular as fuck. Even
hey, don't compare Arnett to Garyon Conley. I think Garyon Conley was better. Garyon Conley at least had a pick six.
No, Conley 1 year had a year where I thought for sure this was going to be.
I thought Conley and Mullen were going to be locked down, and then Garyon Conley went and allowed 200 yards to Alan Lazard and Equanimous St. Brown, and then got shipped off to the Texans, and now is a professional. I think he's professional Call of Duty now. Like, I don't know, fucking career path went downhill.
That's kind of funny, bro.
That was one bad.
Real quick, hey, what do you think? What was this question that I like that question?
Arnett was at least good for a year. Conley. Arnett was for a year.
Hey, bro, what do you think about this whole Richie situation? Have you heard anything? Any updates?
Apparently, it's just still taking its time. I think he'll be back. Not versus the Broncos, but I think the game after that is the.
That's Philly. No, that's Philly, right?
I think it's Philly. Week 6.
Yeah, it's Philly.
Yeah, I think it's Philly.
Then we get the bye week.
I think he'll be back. I think he'd either be back Philly or the bye week. I think they might. If I was the Raiders, I would just wait until that Giants game after the bye week. Don't risk it. Just give them that extra 2 weeks to rest. Because, like, once Richie comes in, you can just stick John Simpson back on the bench where he belongs. Below everyone else. Like, below everyone else. Yeah. Jackson Barton included.
But let me ask you this. Do you bring him back? Against
next
Philly,
year?
If we're 3-3.
We need Jesus at that point.
Yeah, like, what do you do? And you're in the AFC West and you're down like that.
No, you don't even bring him back at that point.
You're just like, fuck it.
Just let him rest the next 2 weeks and carry on. If we're 3-3, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Let me see. I'm honestly kind of done with Richie. Old age and injury is really catching up with him. Man,
I mean, it was gonna be fine. Like, our guard situation is bad right now because Denzel Good tore his ACL, and I mean, I was fine with Denzel Good and Richie because I knew one of them was gonna go down, and at a point, John Simpson would have to start, right? But no one guessed Denzel Good was gonna tear his ACL 10 snaps into week 1.
Bro.
Which is unfortunate. And what's even more unfortunate is that might have like actually just cost him a job, like a starting job. Because if Leatherwood balls out at guard, there's one guard in free agency that I think the Raiders are going to just go all in, and that's Austin Corbett from the Rams.
Okay.
I think they're just going to go all in free agency next year. So like right there, I mean, that's 2 guards right there, and then whatever they decide to do with the rest. But I like Denzel Good.
Have you? I know you've been paying attention because my bro is actually a scout out here in these streets. What is better in round 1, like talent wise, in this upcoming draft? Right tackle or guard?
Thankfully.
Like is it?
It's kind of difficult.
Their right tackle right now, you would go grab in round 1.
I mean, it's Evan Neal, but we're not well, we might be in a spot if we kind of go like
Go left like
3 and
like last year.
14. Yeah, we could be in a spot. I hope we're not. If we're in a spot to draft Evan Neal, there needs to be some serious reevaluation on
What the hell's
everyone.
going on?
Yeah, starting from like ownership down to like janitors. If we go 3 and 14 or whatever. But it's kind of tough right now. I think the strongest spot O-line's really good in the first round. I just don't think there's any like specific right tackle you could pick. There is that dude from NC State that I love. That's like 6'6", 330 pounds, but he's incredibly quick and understands how to play tackle.
I think we were talking about him last week.
Yeah, you could draft him and move him to tackle where he played his first 3 years until last year.
Agent Red.
Until this year where he now is playing guard. He's good though. He's really good.
Go get
there's good centers too.
Bro, that would be 2 great free agency pickups, and then just pay the rest.
Expensive, yeah.
It would be, but if you could pay the rest of our pay our guys and get those 2 guys, that would be a hell of an offseason.
There's good centers also. There's Linderbaum from Iowa, and they Iowa O-line always do crazy good.
Great tight end lines.
Who else is there? There's Patterson from Notre Dame.
Yep.
Even though he's been,
but he's playing.
The whole line's been.
But the whole when you're playing with a terrible O line, bro, it's gonna be.
You're also playing with a quarterback who has the combined intelligence of John Simpson.
Yeah. Oh no, John Simpson and Andre James together combined.
Actually, wouldn't that be a good thing though? Because like that's more awareness.
Okay, separately, but in the same. Fuck it, bro. Yeah. What the fuck you said? Yeah.
They're bad.
How's Feliciano doing? I don't think he'll ever come back.
No, I don't think he ever wants anything to do with the Raiders again.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever.
We shipped him off, and he just.
Yeah, and he's on Twitter talking shit all the time.
Which is weird because like we were the only team to actually give him a chance.
Raider 530. That's all we talked about before you came in, brother. Was the Bears, but we'll definitely get back to it.
Yeah. We
got about 15 good minutes, so we're definitely. Let me ask you this. Okay, we'll go back to it. Your 3 X factors of the game.
So I went O-line last week, and it was
that didn't hit. Yeah.
No. Okay. Andre James wasn't awful last week.
Who?
Andre James wasn't awful.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to go,
he was
PFF,
bad.
If you want to go off PFF, he was the worst rated center in the league last week.
No, that was all 4 weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy, bro. So he's been the worst rated center in all 4 weeks. And we have not even thought about bringing in Nick Martin or Morrissey out the practice. Bring Morrissey out the practice squad. That's crazy, bro. Wow. That's insane.
Hey, do you mind? I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, my bad.
All right, I just drank like a whole thing of water.
It's all good. We'll take care of the chat real quick. Bears secondary is trash. Carr needs to air it out. Outside of Jalen Johnson, yeah, bro. I don't really see anybody in that secondary to be afraid of. I don't see anybody, bro. Like Eddie, like bro, there's a lot of that defense is not special at all anymore. It's not. Lester Cotton, see, I'm good, Spencer. To be honest, bro, I'm not sold on him at all. At all. Ray said, Scout got that baby bladder. Sean says, man, bro. Could you imagine having a dominant O-line with this team that we have right now? Imagine this offense with a dominant O-line and that defense. Fuck. Crazy, man. How do we pay James all that cash when we haven't seen him play a season? I don't know, bro. I really don't. I really don't. I'm still confused by that. Snoops, Mullins out. Damon Arnett is out. Derek Carrier is out. Peyton Barber is questionable. Other than that, I think we're pretty much good to go. Listen to the album earlier. Good shit, Graphk. Keep doing your thing. Oh, that's my brother Steele. I know he's been posting a link on the community, man. I appreciate you guys for supporting it. Yeah, we just dropped like 4 or 5 songs real quick and just put it out. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, B. My guy, my peoples. LM, what's going on with you, love? We be Super Bowl bound. Facts. Great, 4-0. Bro, I hope we win. I'm not trying to go all out to Vegas just to, bro. I'm flying out tomorrow. I am flying out to Vegas tomorrow, SJ. I will be pissed if I fly all the way out there and we shit the bed, bro. I'm telling y'all now. If I fly out to Vegas and this game gets ugly, I'm not going to no more games this year, man. I'm gonna stay my ass at home with my dog in my lap and watch every single game. Facts, Ryu. Talk that shit. Raider Carlos. Dre the Great. What's up, King? Will we go O-line first round, though? I feel like we have to. I think we will. Right? We have to, bro, at this point. It's got to be offensive line, and then you got to get a defensive tackle. That's it. Like, every one of our defensive tackles are one-year deals. So I go O-line first, and I go D-tackle in a second. Unless there's a dominant defensive tackle in the first round, then go grab a defensive tackle and go grab another offensive lineman in the second round. But O-line is just mandatory, bro. If we had a good O-line, I don't think any of these games would have been close. The Miami game wouldn't have been close. I think we could have blew out Baltimore. For real. But with a good O-line, we're 4-0. Going O-line is mandatory. Facts. I wouldn't be mad if we went O-line all first 3 rounds. You know, we can bring it. Look, we still got Darius Stills. He'll return next year off the IR. You know what I mean? Still a young guy. I know he's undersized. You know what I'm saying? But that's a defensive tackle. Maybe we might be able to rely on him. Gabe Jackson looked good last night with Town Biz, bro. Gabe has been looking bad, though.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
He had a good game last night. But... No, you good, bro. You all good. We need to draft the upstairs and center. I don't think we drafted center, man. Just let Morrissey bulk up. Let Morrissey bulk up.
Draft a center.
We probably will, but I don't let Morrissey bulk up, bro. Like
we should definitely get a center.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so
center.
Where would you grab a center in the draft, bro?
I mean, it all depends on free agency, but center. Right now, I think our biggest needs are center, guard, tackle, and defensive tackle.
Look, and we need everything but a left tackle.
And corner. We need a corner.
Yeah. I'm actually happy we didn't go get Sherman though, because he looked like fried food out there.
Now, I don't think we're gonna need another. I think we're only gonna need one guard, a center, and a tackle, because I do think Leatherwood is gonna ball out at guard, and they're gonna realize to keep him there. And if they don't, I'm gonna lose my shit if they move him back to tackle. Just leave him at guard. Put him at left guard. But you had this is my dream O-line next year is Miller, Leatherwood, Linderbaum. Patterson. My bad. Corbett, and then that right tackle from NC State, whose name I can't pronounce.
Okay, Ray says this. What if we went out to try to make a trade for an O-lineman, a veteran O-lineman? Who could we? Is there anybody out there you could think of that would be possible? Not just like a dream scenario.
Okay, so
I'm trying
the Colts. If they keep doing awful this year, right? Let me look for a second. Colts depth chart. I don't think this is a reach. I think
won last week. I was mad they won because I wanted them to keep losing so we can go attack that O-line.
Hold on.
Denzel will be good. Denzel will be back next year too.
Yeah, I think they just kind of say what it is and move on.
We see love Leatherwood, but if he fits better at guard, keep him there. Facts, Carlos.
I think he does fit better at guard. The Colts don't really have anyone other than Braden Smith, and they're not trading Braden Smith. Really?
I don't think there's anybody out there like that you could really think of.
There's
You made your bed, bro. At this point, you got to lay in it, bro.
There's one guy out there, but I gotta make sure that his contract isn't out the ass expensive. The Jags, like Urban Meyer's gonna get fired, and they're gonna go into sell mode. And if Urban Meyer doesn't get fired, something's off. But they got Cam. What is Cam Robinson? Yeah.
Doesn't he play left? I thought he was.
He does play left tackle, but he played right tackle in college. Okay, that's how big is your cap hit? This might be an issue.
Cam.
Okay, it's 13 million. Yeah, we can't afford that.
Yeah, that's too much. Way too
shit.
Nah. All right, real quick. We'll
find someone.
We'll put a pin in that one real quick while you're looking. So you got.
There's no one I can find.
You got Leatherwood in one, and who's your other two X factors against Chicago?
Sunday? Oh yeah, sorry. I can address one thing. So to the dude saying that Leatherwood gave up 4 sacks in 4 games, he also was facing Joey Bosa, Uchenna Nwosu, Justin Houston, Emmanuel Ogba, T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith. Like, I mean, the dude's been facing some damn good people. Yeah. Miller went downhill after he tore his MCL, but that one dude was saying Detroit tackle. I finally forgot who he was saying. He was talking about Tyrell Crosby, who's on IR right now. But when he comes off of IR, maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't mind that. Even though it sucks, but could happen.
Fuck, bro. I want nothing to do with him.
Okay, thank you. I can't pronounce that name. Like
Akeem. Yeah, fuck it.
That's gonna be hell to announce. No, Leather would not have given up 8 sacks if it was for Carr's quick release. No, but Leatherwood's one of the X factors. Okay, I'm gonna give 5. 3 that I think are, and 2 that could be. The 3 that I think are gonna be Leatherwood, Amik, and who on that D line? And Yannick. Let's go Yannick. About his time. 2 that I think could be Moreau and Ruggs.
I'm done.
I think Moreau could really, really kind of like have a bounce back game. Because I think he's going to be used at blocking the entire time, which is terrifying. Because Nick Bowers can watch Nick Bowers have a touchdown somehow this week.
That'd be fucking hilarious. So you got Yannick.
He'll be the only tight end with a touchdown too. Like not Moreau or Waller. It'll just be him on like a 1-yard touchdown too.
So Yannick, Amik, Leatherwood, and who was the other 2?
Moreau and Ruggs.
Okay.
Ruggs is more of like one of those guys that can just go off because he's actually kind of gone from he's a bust to he's actually a good receiver and it just took people a while to develop type things.
So do you think Jalen Johnson? Do you think Jalen's going to be on him?
I think so, but I think if I'm correct, Jalen Johnson was slow. That was like his one big knock.
No, he's pretty quick. I thought he ran like a 4.3 or 4 point.
He ran a 4.5.
4.5. Yeah, like it's not bad.
4.5 and 4.27 are pretty different.
I mean, bro, anybody compared to Ruggs. I mean, shit.
True. I think that was his one big knock is that he was slow. Then again, didn't Damon Arnett run like a?
And he's 6'2", right?
Yeah. Oh, Damon Arnett ran a 4.56, so he's actually somehow faster than Arnett.
Wow, but
it doesn't take much.
One thing I'll give Arnett though, man, he's faster than what he looks.
He is faster than what he looks, but speed. I mean, speed. He looks faster because he's running after the receivers that toast him.
Yeah, you guys watch the show earlier. The first 30 minutes, you can see what we had to say about the whole Gruden, the whole Gruden stuff.
It's about like the first 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Why don't we run screens straight?
Because you see, Gruden is stuck back in 1990 when screens didn't exist. And now we're here. Look at Sam Cosmi and Slater. Sam Cosmi has been one of the worst tackles in the NFL this year. Like, he is a complete turnstile. And Rashawn Slater's Rashawn Slater. Like, it's Rashawn Slater. If Isaiah Johnson didn't break up those 2 passes, we would have had Rashawn Slater.
I like Sam Cosby too. I wish we'd have round got him. Shout out to Raider John, bro.
I just know
What's up, my guy?
He's been a turnstile.
Shout out to Raider John, man.
He's been an absolute.
I gotta get you on the show here soon, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Game speed is
Cosme has pushed up. Cosme has allowed 31 pressures in 5 games.
Shit.
Sorry, 4 games. 35.
Holy shit.
That's by the Washington Post, so those ones are always iffy.
Yeah.
But it was somewhere between I saw anywhere from 20 to 35. So let's just meet in the middle and say 25, which is not pretty.
G Baber says Scout.
Okay, Bradley hasn't blitzed much, but
8% of our
blitzed, they've been beautiful. Like the blitzes have been amazing, and they've always worked. Like I don't think I've seen one blitz where all our linemen get blocked. Like it's at least 1 or 2 people have broken through. I want to see some corner blitzes because those could get going this week with Hobbs and Amik.
Hobbs, yeah.
I think we blitz a little bit, but I think most of it is just going to be that split coverage.
Doc says, I hate that we don't run.
What?
What?
So we could trade back for Gabe Jackson, give them Mariota and like a 5th, get Gabe back.
Bro, Gabe is going to come back and be like, oh, Rodney Hudson's still not here? Send me back out.
Oh, we'll just send you to New England next time.
Put you right next to you.
My boy, my guy Zach, like he tweeted like Hudson wanted out because we traded Gabe, and then he traded them to division rivals. And if you want to be petty, be that level of petty. I will say that was funny. Man traded them to 2 total division rivals.
Said you want to see him, huh? All right, well you can see him twice a year.
Hey, you can see him on the bench.
That shit is hilarious. Shout out to Raider Rich. Excellent last couple of shows. I appreciate having people with different opinions, but it's still nation. Shout out to you, Rich. I appreciate you, my brother. And you're gonna see a lot more more people coming in as well. I got
Jacobs.
some.
That was one I forgot. Jacobs instead of Ruggs.
Okay, I like that.
I want to see Jacobs get 1 game over 4 yards per carry. It has been horrifying. He had 3.1, and then I think last week he had like 3.6.
Okay, so Scout gave us 5.
Please.
Scout gave us Leatherwood.
I gave 5.
He gave us Leatherwood, Amik, Yannick, Foster.
Moreau.
Yeah, and then you just changed it from
Jacobs.
Ruggs to Jacobs. Okay, so
Jacobs, yeah.
I'm gonna go Jacobs. I'm gonna go Yannick. I got them 2 out of the way first because I feel like Yannick is up. Yannick's up for a big game. I mean, let's just be real.
He has to be. If Yannick gets shut down by Jason Peters, I'm gonna start to question some things.
I got Abram. I think Abram's gonna have a big game.
Hopefully, he doesn't allow another touchdown.
I know. But let's not go that route tonight.
He's looked good, except for that 1 touchdown where I don't know what he was doing. He just completely abandoned his zone.
Yeah,
but he's looked good, and I love how people think I hate Abram. I don't hate Abram. I like Abram, but this is the one game. This is the 1 year he hasn't looked awful. And Jacobs, I think, might be back to 100 because he was up to full today. So hopefully he's back full speed. But being full speed Jacobs doesn't matter if you run behind forecast by the Ghosts.
So Jacobs, Yannick, Abram. I don't want to just go the easy route, man. I think Amik.
I don't hate Abram.
Amik. Damn, I don't want to go. You picked Amik. Fuck that.
Exactly. So you copying me.
You know what? No, because I'm gonna be honest. You
say Perriman or something.
No. I'm gonna go Hobbs. I got Hobbs having a big game, and I got Falone at defensive tackle having a big game.
Who is Hobbs gonna go against? I wonder.
He's gonna have. Do you think?
Who's their slot?
Mooney's on the outside. Robinson's on the outside. Look that up, bro. I forgot. I read on him earlier.
I don't think it's anyone.
They just brought in Jakeem Grant too for special teams.
Hey, yo, Javon Wims revenge game.
Fuck. Javon Wims.
That would be hilarious, bro. Oh, that's cool. It's Marquise Goodwin.
Oh yeah.
That might be. Ooh, have fun. Have fun, Hobbs.
Yeah.
Has Marquise Goodwin done anything this year? Okay, he has 5 receptions for 55 yards.
bro. You have to think of it like this: their quarterback situation has been so fucked up this early on, like so far, first 4 games. Like now they know who their quarterback is. He may start getting a little more, a little more comfortable, bro. But
I mean, Marquise Goodwin hasn't had a reception since week 2, so
damn,
maybe
that's crazy, bro.
Maybe.
Shout out to Ryu.
Damn, they have a fast receiving room. Marquise Goodwin, Jakeem Grant, Rashad Perriman, and Diami Bird. They're all on the lower end of their careers, but they're all fast.
But
I'm no Arnett, thankfully.
I'm not afraid of Justin Fields.
No, I'm not even really that afraid of Allen Robinson. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been great this year.
Ryu, bro, at the beginning of the year, I had Arnett starting in the slot before Nate Hobbs was even thought about.
Yeah, but now Hobbs has gone off, and Hobbs has taken that spot and not looking back. Arnett right now he's fighting, I think. Arnett's got to come out this year and prove something. Because if Mullen's out for a while, Amik is starting opposite of Hayward. I don't think they're going to have Arnett start. So, Arnett got to come out and prove something. Otherwise, if you think about it, next year, they could re-sign Hayward. You'd have Mullen, Amik, Hobbs. And then, do you think they would... I mean, they probably either draft or sign someone, and that bumps Arnett maybe down to corner 5. And bro, speak about a regression.
Are we paying Casey Hayward like $2 million?
Yeah, he's paying $2 million.
To be like,
what's also cool? The Chiefs linebacking core has a $19.1 million cap hit.
Wow, and it's terrible.
Awful. And our linebacking core, if you don't include Morrow, is like $14 million.
I love it. The
cap hit. Hey, Ray, Denzel Perriman has a $900,000 cap hit.
I love it, and he's balling out. He's our leading tackler.
Arnett has a big. You know who is also cool? Farrell has the 3rd biggest cap hit on the team.
And what is it? Is that 8 million? 7 million?
It's like 12. Let me look.
Oh, Cleve's getting that much this year?
Just because of his rookie contract, it goes up every year. Let's see. He has a $8 million cap hit.
See, that's why I thought it was 8. Ugly. Yeah. Damn, that's bad for him.
He's making $3.3 million. He's actually making less than Daniel Carlson. It's just his signing bonus is so high.
Damn. It's a foot injury.
Hayward's making $2.5 million.
Yeah, bro, that's such a steal, bro. That's such a steal for real. Him and Denzel Perriman, bro, those are both just steals.
He had a bad year last year. He came out this year. He's gonna get paid again. Probably about like $6 or $7 million a year. I don't know if I'd do that, to be honest. He's 32. I mean, I do like a 2-year, $12 million deal for Hayward.
A team option in the second year?
Or do it, but not a lot of salary. Do it more in like bonuses. So if it does fuck up, you can, and put a opt out in there so you can opt out the second, after the first year if he regresses.
Yeah. Agent, it's a foot injury, brother. We're just waiting to see how bad it is.
Type of foot injury. If it's a broken foot, oh boy. If it's a torn something in his foot, we won't know. We won't know.
Let me see. Gomez. Hobbs is going to start in the slot. Hayward's going to start on the outside with the Meek. So Meek will be out there on the outside as well.
Oh, I can't wait to see a Meek. Even though he's 5'8", dude, I love watching him on the outside. He's just so much more natural.
Yeah.
I just don't think he was. This is going to sound really bad to say. I don't think he was smart enough to make the switch from outside corner to slot. And that's nothing against him. It's if a player plays on the outside so long, it's hard to go into the slot. I mean, people act like it's something you can just do. It's totally different
positions. They're 2 different positions.
It's like moving left tackle to right tackle. It's totally different.
You have to have a very, very high football IQ. And I know what you meant by that. Just meaning football IQ. Where
I'm not calling him dumb. I'm just saying, there's a lot more to go on. Like, you're closer to the snap. So it's harder to, if you mess up in the slot, getting your snap count right, that guy's taking off past you.
Casey Hayward has a very high IQ. He doesn't want to play in the slot.
Yeah. Arnett,
and he's done it before. So
it doesn't work in the slot.
Yeah, but he played there at Ohio State, bro.
Hobbs is just so smart. Like he came in and picked up the slot instantly.
Yeah.
And
oh shit, bro! You know what? I'm tripping. So you picked Josh, right?
I picked Josh. Yes.
I'm taking Josh off. I'm putting Waller in. It's time for Waller to have a good game.
It's time. Yeah, he got to go off this week.
Yeah, so I got Waller. I'm taking Jacobs off, so I got Waller. Yeah, Waller needs to have a huge game.
He's got to have a good game. I mean, he's gone downhill since that first week. He's still taking defenses apart, but he's just been Waller.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't been Darren Waller. He's just been Waller.
Before we get out of here, y'all, I'm going to ask bro, too, and I want to ask the chat. Final prediction, brother. Score.
Last week did not go well.
Yeah, mine.
Last week, all of my predictions went wrong. I don't know if you saw my post. It was ugly. That was really ugly. I think I went like 7-8 or something. 7-9 or something. It was bad.
I got 28-17.
2017? I think I said it in a chat today. Let me go. I think I got 33-13 sounds so nice, but it's not going to happen as much as I want it to happen. 33-21.
33-21, and I
need one game that's not a heartbreaker. Just one game. It could be. I mean, listen, I'd rather have a close game this week and absolutely destroy the Broncos next week.
Yeah. Oh, that would be, bro. That would
have a blowout this week and short game next week. Got to get that Carl Nassib pick again. That was, I don't know. I just love that. It's like one of my favorite photos, man, holding up 4 fingers to Drew Lock.
That shit is hilarious. Real quick, shout out to RK. Both you guys are killing it. Keep it up, my boys. Raider Nation for life, man. Appreciate you, Raider Way, my dog, RK. Hey, let everybody know, brother. Before we do this, I want to let everybody know we're not going to be back next week. Scout has something going on with school, so we'll definitely be back the following week. So next week,
back for the Eagles.
Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah,
2 weeks.
We're back for the Eagles game. Yeah,
do we play the Eagles?
So 2 weeks from today, we'll be back. Yeah,
I feel like
Denver next week, and then we got the Eagles.
I feel like there's something. In there. Oh, it is the Eagles.
Yeah, it's the Eagles.
Oh, play at Denver and then the Eagles.
You come back home for Philly.
Mm-hmm. And then bye week Giants.
Yeah.
And then okay. We get Giants then Chiefs on primetime. Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. I like it, man. Shit, by that time we'll know really who KC is because that defense is bad, bro.
I just saw our schedule at one time and it might be bad. It's at KC, at Cleveland, back-to-back weeks.
Hey, that'll show us
towards the end of the year too.
Yeah, those games are gonna mean.
Yeah. We'll be back for the Philly game.
Yeah, definitely. So, let everybody know real quick, Scout, where they can get you at, brother.
Raiders.Scout on Instagram, and then from there you can find my Twitter because it's just easier. I really gotta change that if I can. I don't think I can.
I hate you. I got you, brother. I'm definitely going to talk to Stu. I got you. I seen you in the comment section as well. I'll definitely reach out to him. He just called me too. So,
Phil's winning this weekend. I'm going to just say that. Chiefs falling to 2-3. And the Chargers are also going to lose.
To the Browns.
Yep.
So let's go.
And the Broncos. I think we're going to be legit. We're going to be the only AFC West team to win this week. I think so.
Hey, I'm with that. That'll put us back at number 1. Yeah, we need that.
Put us back at number 1. And it's not unrealistic either. Like, we got the easiest game, knock on wood, but like Broncos, Steelers, that one could be a win for the Broncos. But Chargers, Browns is tough.
But Drew Lock is playing again.
No, Bridgewater is.
Is he? He didn't practice all week. Did he just come back?
No, I practiced today.
Oh shit.
Which makes it questionable. And then that Bills offense might have a lot of fun versus the Chiefs.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be high. That's gonna be a high scoring affair right there.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Facts. Any more shows today, Graphk? Can't get enough Raider talk. Arkham, I'll probably end up doing like a quick video or something, but I'm gonna spend some time with the family tonight because I'm leaving to Vegas tomorrow. So but I'll be active all week, all weekend long. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you guys, man, appreciate you guys for pulling up. Little bro, you already know it's always love.
Oh, I love
to have
this,
you on.
dude.
Yeah, man, definitely. We're gonna talk soon. You know, we talk every day on
Yes,
IG and
sir.
stuff. So we'll chop it up. And you guys will see us together 2 weeks from today for the Philly game. With that being said, I'll be active tomorrow. I'll be on the strip, so I'll do a bunch of lives tomorrow. We're gonna be all over the place, man. So
Better win.
all right,
We better win.
yes, for real. Hopefully next time you guys see us, we'll be 5-1. How about that?
We will be 5-1.
Talk that shit, Scout. My brother, man. Y'all have a good night.